everyone, and thank you so much for tuning into Queen and Tarot. I am Ninti. Just going to take a moment to bless the cards here with some Frank and Myrrh today. That's how we're going to do this. This is going to be a reading for the mid-month for my air signs, my Aquarius, my Libras, and my Geminis. So what I'm going to do, guys, first I'm going to pull some oracle cards just over the whole air sign collective, and then I'm going to do just like an individual spread for each. Okay, that's how we're going to do it. My air signs, I love it, guys. I have 2 planets in Aquarius and 2 planets in Libra, so I'm a highly I have a lot of air in my chart, which you probably can tell. I can do my share of talking. So and with the fire, it can be a little passionate talking, so y'all have to, overlook that sometimes. Guys. I can get very passionate and fiery in my communication. Let me push this up and push myself up. So let me get a little comfortable here, guys. We do have endings and beginning and undying love to start out with from my air signs. That is great energy, guys. That is good energy, overall energy. Strong sense of endings and beginnings. Like I said, this is from the 15th to the 30th. We just came out of that. I wanted to see the energy, after the full moon, after the shift. A powerful energy shift. This powerful energy shift that we just basically are experiencing, guys. There is a shift. There's a shift, of a lot of releasing, a lot of cleansing. People are being pushed into their new timelines and things of that nature. So that's what we're feeling. We're definitely feeling endings and beginnings, new beginnings. We're having to let go of things. We're having to let go of people. There is a sense here that there may be some of those people that's holding on too tight. That energy is definitely out there as well. We have people that don't want you to go, don't want you to leave. So there is a sense of holding on too tight. It could be that, or you can just be holding on too tight. I do feel holding on tight to someone. We're talking about love here. We do have undying love, which is a sense of unconditional love. A love that, never dies. Love never dies. You know what I'm saying? Even though a person may pass on. It says the love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. So know that as you are, releasing and these endings and beginnings, it's not an ending of love. Just like in death, when someone dies, it's not the ending. Our love for them doesn't end. It continues. So this is the whole thing, the meaning I feel, behind undying love, that even though we may have to sort of kind of cut ourselves off from people and things of that nature, we still have undying love. Okay, because like I said, there's a powerful energy shift. We have to make these changes. We have to go into the new. We are new people now. We have to go into these new beginnings. We have to let go of the old. We can no longer hold on to the old. We have to. And some people, there may be a sense of holding on too tight. A lot of people don't want to release, a sense of holding on too tight. And if you are experiencing this energy, it is going to hold you back from your ascension. And a lot of people possibly could have got left behind during this powerful energy shift because they were holding on too tight and they were not able to bring these endings and beginnings. So you should know at this point, throughout the month, you should begin to feel where you are. Did you pass? Did you pass the test? You're going to know if you passed the test or not, okay? If you didn't, this is probably why. Because you're still holding on to the past. You're still holding on to people. You don't want to release. You don't want to go into the new. You don't want to let go. Okay? All right. So for some, I do feel, a lot of people definitely submitted to that. But I do feel, a sense of not, For Aquarius is air signs and things that, Aquarius says, us as air signs, that's why I don't have a problem cutting off, and a fire sign, I don't have a problem cutting off. I have very little water in my chart. So it's no problem for me to bring an end to something at all. We're leaving, like I said, we're leaving pain and confusion in the past. We're leaving this in the past. We're letting it go. These are the endings that we're talking about, guys. Okay. And this is for my, I'm sorry guys, I meant to say, this is for my, we're going to start out with my Libras. Okay, this is for my Libras. This is going to be an individual spread for my Libra. And we're going to see what we have, Libra. Like I said, I have 2 planets in Libra, so I definitely feel this energy as well. You know, some people are leaving a commitment in the past. You know, some people are leaving pain in the past to go towards a commitment, possibly with the Emperor's character. There is some resting here, you know, on the King of Cups. All right. Now the King of Cups is resting. So I definitely feel like, you know, it's strength. Like I said, it's definitely going to take strength. The strength card is also very much about, you know, compromising, you know, sort of kind of, you know, taming the beast. You know, that's the whole concept of her. If you see, she's holding the mouth of the lion open, you know, so it's like taming the beast, being able to tame the beast. You know, so sometimes that requires compromise to tame the beast. You know, love and compassion also tames the beast. Okay. All right. Okay, just a little technical difficulty there. Poor computer. It's full. It's full. After sometimes it just stops and I have to delete files. But anyway, leaving this pain and confusion in the past, this great void. You know, we know we're creating this great void. You know, it's just a void. We're leaving the pain in the past. It's an ending. It is completion. And we're leaving, it's creating a great void, I feel. You know, a great void of possibly people, you know, things you possibly used to do, places you used to go. It's sort of kind of maybe, you know, leaving a void in your life that you gotta refill with new things, new beginnings, right? There's a completion here with some commitment. So I do feel an ending, a completion of a commitment, possibly with someone, but there is a sense of undying love no matter what, you know, the ending of this. I feel like, you know, we can still continue to, you know, to love one another. You know, I know a lot of people that have gotten divorces and broke up and they become better friends, you know, in that kind of setting. You know, I'm sort of kind of feeling a sense of that. There's a sense of resting on this purification. You know, Pele is very argumentative, very, you know, that kind of energy. So I definitely feel, you know, just sort of kind of taking a rest on any kind of argumentative kind of energy is what I'm feeling. There is some denial of the King of Cups, you know, possibly, you know, the King of Cups, you know, some denial by the King of Cups, or you are, you know, possibly denying the King of Cups kind of energy. We do have a creative spark. So there is definitely a feeling of, you know, a birth of something new. Wow, I don't have my wand. I don't have my wand, so I have to use my hands. All right, yeah, guys, so it's definitely a strong sense of, you know, a spark, you know, having the strength to sort of kind of have this creative spark, you know, to start something, to birth something, to have this passion for something. You know, I definitely feel whatever this new beginning is, I definitely feel, like I said, you're leaving things in the past. You know, it's definitely, you know, creating a void. You know, I sort of kind of feel a sense of, you know, let's say, you know, I'm just thinking about, you know, my son who's an Aquarius. But anyway, you know, he's a gamer, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, if he was to leave that in the past, it would create a great void in his life, you know what I'm saying? And he would have to find something to replace that with. And I feel that's what this child creative spark is. Whatever this new thing is, this new passion that you have, the strength to go towards that and to leave, you know, something that may not have been, you know, good for you or productive for you in the past. Okay? Like I said, there's a commitment or something I feel that is definitely coming to an end here. Let me just do a little bit more clarification, guys. I meant to, but and it's a sense of holding on to tight. God, you know, it's also a sense of holding on to tight, because before the energy, before I got into the reading itself today, I start feeling like, you know, just this deep sense of nostalgia, this deep sense of, you know, I ran across my old cards, my first, you know, set of cards, and I just got this deep feeling of, you know, like nostalgia and what's the other word I'm looking for? Nostalgic, being in somewhat kind of a, I don't know, you guys are sort of kind of like reminiscing about old things in old days, you know what I'm saying, past. I feel a strong sense of reminiscing in the past, okay? Like I said, you're moving from pain and confusion and loss. You know, this is my little lost card here. So sad. So sad. But yeah, And like I said, it's creating a great void. You know, it's creating that great void. But you're gonna have to find something. I feel a great void of possibly a connection of a love. You know, I mean, I do feel it's the end of a commitment. Someone is definitely, yeah, we got the Hierophant being clarified by the Hierophant. So definitely, definitely the ending of a commitment. You know, whether this is a marriage, whether this is um, some type of an agreement or something, it seems monetary. It seems to be some monetary situation around that. Um, whether it is a loss or gain for you, I do see a loss here, so I can't really, say, but there is definitely ending of something that's dealing with the completion of a Ten of Pentacles, a family kind of situation, and a legacy. I feel like that is over. The Empress, I definitely feel there's some argumentative energy. There's some there's an attempt to fight and to battle this Empress. There is some argumentative energy, possibly some drama around this, energy, whether it is the Empress herself creating it or if it is just people around her that want to stop her. We do have the Maiden of Passion, that is in isolation. So I do feel like this Empress is creating. I do feel like possibly she is withholding her passion, some part of her passion. Holding on way too tight, what I'm saying, possibly could be holding back her passion, I picked up that energy the other day, that some people may need to get some creative, that child creative spark sometimes is brought in by sex, what I'm saying, and this, that's another meaning of the Strength card as well, is getting into your body and getting into sex sometimes, it does open up the path for spiritual upliftment. It opens up the path for creativity. So, that came through a previous reading, I felt the other day. There's definitely some rest on any type of argumentative energies. Someone definitely does not want to fight. They do not want to argue, about possibly some watching, some observing, some stalking. It seems to be some arguments or something about watching something, looking at something. Maybe like I said, somebody being on a computer too much. Somebody, I'm feeling that, somebody being on their phone too much, or something that someone saw, that made them angry. We do have the King of Cups seems to be creating something here. Yeah, there's denial of some money. Like I said, there's denial of some money. We do have the Magician here. So, I feel like to have the strength, and this passion to create and to manifest. I feel it's a powerful energy shift. I feel like something is coming to an end. I feel possibly there was a sense of holding on way too tight, holding on to something I feel that possibly was already over, something that's already done. Anytime you see Pele and Kali both, anytime that energy is brought in, it's like it's violent. It's sort of kind of violent. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of kind of violent because a lot of times these relationships or whatever should have ended a long time ago. So when it's just like they say when you get a pebble, pebbles thrown at you, and then you don't move or whatever, then a bigger rock, and then next thing you know, a boulder is crushing you across the head. You know what I'm saying? That's how that's when Kali and Pele are brought in, when it's time for the boulder to come across your head. You know what I'm saying? Because you haven't been getting. So that is the energy that I'm sort of kind of feeling. I do feel a sense of shift, though. I do feel a sense of just not of getting out of this. Just leaving the loss and the ending the shit, ending all this arguing, ending all this fussing, ending all this shit. It's going to create some loss. It is going to create, some denial. I feel like there's going to be denial of some money. There's going to be an ending of a money situation. That could lead you in some, you or someone else in some loss. But the good thing about it is going to take strength. It's going to take strength, period, point blank. So the strength, I feel, to find something that, if it is a person, that void, that great void of this love, you've got to find something to replace it with. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not a person, it may not be a person right now. It may be a creative project. It may be something else. It could be getting into, being sexual or getting into another relationship or whatever. I don't know. But there is this sense of, you know, sort of kind of being isolated, you know, from, you know, sort of kind of having to watch and stalk somebody, you know, with this money and this 10 Pentacles, and sort of kind of feeling left out, being denied, feeling this great void, because something is over, you know, something is, there's a completion of this passion, this love between the two. There's an ending of that, and there's a purification. Okay, there's a loss of commitment. You know, there's been a lot of arguing. There's been a lot of fighting about what someone is creating, what they're trying to build. I think that is what's at the core of it. But yeah, and like I said, you know, overall, just leaving all this stuff in the past, whatever this commitment is, I feel between who, you know, this, you know, this Empress and this King of Cups, whether that is you or someone else, just leaving the confusion and the pain on all that and just taking a rest. I feel in a sense just a rest. Rest your mind on all this. Find something to fill the void with. Okay, that is what I'm feeling for my Libra. My Libras. Balance. Fair, you know. Hey. You know, sign of balance and being fair. You know, so sometimes, you know, just bringing yourself in balance. It's endings and beginnings. That's balance. That's balance. Okay? Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you're able to take something from that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace and love to the family. Until next time. Hello everyone, and thank you all for watching Queendom Tarot. We're all about spiritual ascension and personal development. If you're not a part of the Queendom, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and connect with the energy of kings and queens worldwide. Check me out on Instagram too. I'm doing like daily, like 3-minute little boosts. You know, if you need a boost, you're feeling down, come on by Queendom Tarot on Instagram, get a little shot for the day, get a little boost up. I try to put those out daily during the week, just a little boost of, you know, motivational readings, oracles, that kind of thing. Okay.